But Martin Pescher wants us to fight for it. He is currently the top 3 player, and he wants us to fight for that spot. So let's play against him. Let's see what he can do. What do we have? We do have Zizka and Sun Tzu. Okay, the old question. Do I just grab Engineering Genius here? 1, 2. If he grabs Sun Tzu permits, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Roman roads and library on 2, but I could delay them 1 turn. Yeah, I think I still grab the Engineering Genius. Can't give him permits and engineering or Sun Tzu and engineering. Thank you very much, Jestai. If I win against Martin, you take a spot and get number 3. It doesn't work like that. I mean, TTA Pulse always only updates the rankings at 12 o'clock somewhere, or like midnight. So it's all only theoretical for who takes what spot. Maybe Martin played some games already and has even more points. Maybe someone else has played more and has overtaken us. We don't know. So I would expect him to go Sun Tzu permits. I think that's a good combo. He can then go for Zizka, have permits and Zizka, which is not bad. Then I go for Hippocrates probably. And can't grab a Wonder yet. Oh no! He goes for Sun Tzu Urban Growth. Then we get the Roman roads. I like that. Do we build the mine here, or do we just finish the Roman roads next turn like this? I could still finish it next turn like this, right? But then I don't have a free worker for quite some time. How does that work exactly? Do I want to... Nah, I think this is better. So Joan of Arc, but no Bach, no Marlene, Bill Gates, Darwin, no Gutenberg, Gaudi, no Shakespeare. Okay, he does go for the library. Code stays on 2, so if I don't touch the row, yeah, I think we just don't touch the row here. Just finish. Could get Code, could get Universitas. This is pretty clean. The only problem is we don't have a free worker for the event, but that's fine, I guess. Markets, okay, so we can take the rocks. Corruption is a little bit of a problem. But let's see if he takes code or not. But Universitas here would be amazing. And we're gonna get that. That's 2 civil actions, so probably pop, grab the Universitas, nothing else. And then don't care if he takes the code or not. I mean, you can't think about it. We can't think about... Yeah, probably not. But we still get the market, so corruption is gonna be an even bigger problem. Yeah, I just have to see it when we can. Second game in a row they go for Roman roads. Splinter said on his stream that Roman roads is bad. Really? He said that Roman roads is bad. I heavily disagree, and most people do. Okay, there's Zizka. Pop, lab, pop, solves corruption, but no uni. Yeah, but I really want the uni. Pop, pop, build a warrior would solve this. Then we can't... I could build 2 stages. That basically avoids corruption. Right? I mean, I don't need the food. We have too much food anyway. Yeah, don't care. Let him have Zizka. I mean, if he gets Zizka, it's scary, but we still can get Joan of Arc to defend. Samuel said on history that it's the best, in his opinion, better than library. Now what do we do? What do we do? Yes. Splinter said Roman Roads is hot trash. Splinter likes to do some very controversial opinions sometimes. Trade routes, okay. And sometimes the statements of Splinter are just a little bit too certain, you know? Hot trash. Calling Roman roads hot trash. I think once he said you need to take a wonder with culture, and then the game after that he said pyramids is great, he takes pyramids. So yeah. I think the correct way to look at it is that every card can be good. And Roman roads especially. Okay, so Zizka is here. Ouch, ouch. I think I have to go for Ilya now then. For Joan. You guys are glorified Roman roads. Yeah, that's what I mean. You can get some wild statements. It just, I mean, not clean, because he can go for an aggression if we don't draw one more defend card. But we might draw one more defend card, and this just... I guess I could also, yeah, build the warrior, copy his tactic next turn, can defend. Yeah, yeah, that's easy. Stonehenge is pretty bad though. Yes, I would say Stonehenge. I would be okay if someone called Stonehenge hot trash. I wouldn't say that always has to be the case, but still I would. That's one of the wonders I would let that statement slide. But as Spectre Law says, if you get an early monarchy or early code of laws, oh, religion when we have Joan of Arc. Yes, yes, yes. Could also go for Himeji. Just build all the wonders, maybe play Knowledge of the Ancients as well. Just rely on wonders to give us everything. Theocracy. Okay. Oh, free warrior on top, so we don't want to trigger this. Because we want the free temple. I don't know if I want Forbidden City. I could also go for Iron. Don't grab another wonder. But then he gets Himeji Castle. He still has Engineering Genius. I don't want him. I think it's okay to just grab the Himeji Castle here. Ah, but Corruption. Okay, Corruption is a problem. Because I want that free warrior. But then Forbidden City is also not an option. This way I also don't get the free warrior. I could just trigger it this turn. He also doesn't get the free warrior. Then I could play the knowledge. Yeah, that makes it easier. Just get that out of the way. And then I can build another warrior. I actually would send 5 for this, maybe. They're only warriors. Ooh, he also sends both. Nice. Then it's good that we made him pay so much. Yeah. That's good then. Now he doesn't have a wonder. I don't think he wants Taj Mahal here without getting it for free. He doesn't have that many rocks. So what does he do now? Can pop once. I mean, maybe build another farm or something. Maybe grab some cards. Maybe do grab the Taj Mahal because nothing else to do. We have a lot of science and we will get even more science from the knowledge. So let's look out for something to pay that science on. So maybe do grab the warfare. Because nothing, I mean also irrigation or something. There's still 1 iron, but we can't get that next turn. So I think it was pretty good to take away the Magic Castle. Dark Ages, ooh, Dark Ages on top. Don't really want to trigger that, so warfare. Or do we just trigger that? I mean, I can't get rid of more science. I need to get rid of corruption. Could just trigger it. He also loses some. I mean, we have enough. But have now and play something. Yeah, I think we can't get rid of enough anyway. So we lose 4. Still want the warfare, I think. But then I don't have to go for it now. Probably grab the irrigation as well. So let's do that last though. So irrigation, I could go for irrigations this turn also. But then I don't get the warfare. But we don't have as much science now anymore. Still some here. Could still go for iron. He could also deny that, but iron stays on 3. Bach in, no Bach. No Bach. But overall I like this. I guess we don't need the warfare. We have Joan of Arc for the 3rd MA. Not going for PP seems out of style. Well, we have the Universitas already, so I kind of have the science covered. And PPs, I mean, yeah, sure, there's Darwin and Gaudi, but no Gutenberg to help. And there's still printing presses available. You don't think it's good, but I always go for it when you think that. Well, I resisted the printing presses for too long. Now I have to just go for them. I've lost to them too often. And they are pretty, I mean, they are a pretty good deal to get those printing presses. Of course they have downsides, but yeah, I think quite often you can see why they are so strong and so many people like them. Okay, he does build that extra farm. Luckily we can see what's on top. Knowledge, okay, so we can push something. What is this? So I really would like the iron, but I don't know if I can go for that here. For 2 civil actions. Corruption. Could still grab it here. Go for it next turn. Knights and get immensely stronger. Well, knights don't really make us that much stronger because we already have the upgraded fighting band. So I really want to skip knights. They don't really give us a better tactic here. And if we really want to get insanely strong, I mean, how would that... I mean, we can get quite strong. But it's only at 12. And that does put pressure on him, but we don't have... I mean, we have raiders in here. It's only double. Yeah, it's double. I guess that's true. But we miss out on all that rock production. This is also 9. I mean, 9 is not a lot, but... I don't know if it's too late for iron or not. Could grab it here, next turn, develop it. I think this is just looking fine. Okay, a lot of territories. Oh, Cornmon and Republic on the same turn. Oh, he's getting Cornmon here? Yeah, he's getting Cornmon immediately here. But I think I mean, are we gonna get Republic then? He goes for Cornmon. Is he gonna deny Republic then as well? I could also go for Robespierre and Republic, yeah. The question is if I need that. I have the science, but Robespierre Republic is not bad. Then I can still go for Irons, save that science. Come on. And Republic. Okay, so he has corruption for that. That was an expensive turn for him, but probably the correct move. Reign of Terror. He also loses the Reign. So that was expensive for him. I kind of don't want to play the Inhabited because all of these territories. But we do what we have to do. Now we have to be very careful and always be civil action efficient. What else do I want? Maybe urban growth for an extra religion or something. Or just the breakthrough. Probably just this. At the end we need quite a few rocks for the Himeji, so maybe rocks are more important. On the other hand, for him science, yeah, for him science is more important. So let's take the breakthrough. Autonomous navigation is looking pretty good if we keep playing these territories. Darwin as a potential leader. Yeah, he would help with those civil actions. Wealthy, okay, he played wealthy, there's 2 more territories, so we don't want to overbid. We have a lot of rocks anyway. So I think this is a good amount. Yeah, he's gonna win that. Luckily, he doesn't have a lot of science, so he can go for selective breeding here. Or he can, I guess, Harvard. Grab Harvard and finish that, even with the engineering genius. Yeah, that's probably the move. He loses 1 pop, so has to destroy something. Maybe the extra farm. I mean, that's an alternative play here. I think destroy 1 farm and go for selective breeding this turn. The problem is, yeah, I guess he can then go for Howard College next turn. We can't deny that. So that would also be a good move for him. Maybe destroy a farm, go for selective breeding, upgrade, increase pop, and prepare for the Howard College next turn. Okay, he does that. Also wants the coal. Okay, develop territory on top. I think I'm gonna play the autonomous. Then we see if we win this one or not, but I can go for navigation. There's Darwin, but I can't grab him for 3. Yeah, 4 again, right? Might win this again, but there's more colonies to come. Okay, we win this one. Actually, I think I'm gonna send both warriors. We have so much population. I want to keep those colonization cards. And then how about that navigation? Yeah, maybe I don't need that. Maybe I can just grab that next turn. Can also do this. I mean, I have 1 more colony in hand. There's 2 very good colonies in there. Might be worth it. Yeah, then with extra colony in hand, I think I want to do this. Yeah, it's about time to finish a match, I think I agree. But do that next turn, that's pretty easy, and then maybe pop. Maybe go for Darwin. We definitely can go for Darwin. We have the yellow bank, so that losing the able phase from religion is not that bad. We even have the Procrates yellow cubes, and then inhabited to help with the yellow bank even more. And we really need civil actions. Probably time to then build philosophy. Journalism is still there. Journalism would be quite good for us. So now he has to go for Harvard, right? He can grab and finish Harvard here, I think. He really needs that. Yeah, his hand is really full. He just took cannon and coal, but I think it's still fine for him with the library. Yeah. Look at that, 3 science. I have to look at the 6 science now, sadly. Okay, we get Darwin, that's nice. Okay, he wins that. He has to send both warriors, that's fine. There's so many colonies to come. Both warriors, okay. That's quite a few rocks for him. He doesn't have that many rocks. The raiders will hurt him a little bit as well. We can go for Darwin. This and finish the energy. Can only keep... hate this. Can only keep 2 cards in hand. Maybe I don't go for Darwin yet. I mean, I don't need him yet. Yeah. He's not producing more than Joan of Arc. So yeah, no reason to do that. Civil unrest. Rather go for the crime wave. Richland, I'm not sure if I needed Richland. I think I have to be careful. Okay, these are interesting. I think I have to be very careful with my civil actions. So I need to increase pop a couple of times anyway. And then Richland is just another civil action spent on something that's not getting rid of stuff. So I think whenever I have a free civil action, probably should increase pop. Hussars is amazing, yeah, Hussars is great. We have Darwin, so next turn we get Justice System for 1. That's quite big. I mean, he could deny that again. But if he every turn denies something for 3 civil actions, then he only has 4 civil actions left. So yeah, let him deny that. There's still 2 cavalrymen, so that's good. Yeah, so probably only go for cav. I mean, 4 rocks for him, that is not so much. He does have a lot of yellow cards available and the Harvard College. So he can coal, rich land and build or upgrade 1. And overall, all of these yellow cards, grab all of them. Rich land, urban growth, reserves, revolutionary idea. Yep. Oh, he does deny justice, okay. But that means no yellow cards for him, or not that many yellow cards. So what do we do for happy faces? Could go for team sports. Eiffel Tower. Well, the problem is we have 3 wonders already. Grabbing Eiffel cost 4. Yeah, architecture could be nice. I agree there. Just gets us out of corruption. And then I should go for team sports. I mean, the problem is cavalryman as well. I also don't need to. Is he gonna take architecture? He definitely can, yeah. Upgrading to iron solves corruption. This also solves corruption. I mean, this could be rebellion or something, but I think this is fine. Grab a couple of important cards. I mean, I need happy faces, so team sports. Alternative is organized religion maybe, but I think this is alright. Okay, now I can only keep 2 cards. That sucks. I mean, do I need Darwin this turn? Yeah, to grab the... I mean, I could also just say keep... Just spend stuff this turn. Don't grab these cards, they're not too important, architecture and team sports. Rats are possible, but he has a lot of food as well. I don't think it's rats. I think I like this more. Just keep Joan of Arc for 1 more turn, draw more cards. Okay, 1 more territory. War over territory as well. And his hand is really full. He can't... I mean, maybe he grabs architecture, maybe he doesn't. We'll see. We're just hoping for a very early H3 government form. Whichever one we can get, that much science that we have, we're definitely gonna go for it. Yeah, I agree. Architecture isn't too important here. it's just really tricky for us. If we grab and play architecture for 2 civil actions, I mean, yeah, it can save us civil actions later, but for that we need to be able to grab a wonder first, and that's not really possible at the moment. Yeah, that's also true. Not having 4 cards in hand is good. I mean, for every card that we pick, for every technology, that's 2 civil actions at least. We have to grab it and play it. That's half our turn. Do we really want to spend half our turn on architecture? Especially because, as you just saw, we need to increase pop, we need to build things. So yeah, I think less is more. I guess that's right. With Darwin, 4 cards isn't too bad. You can always develop 1 and still grab it, if you have the science for it. What does he want from here on out? Upgrade 1 more coal. And he's gonna have a pretty solid civilization as well. Coal, selective breeding, and a lot of science production. His military is looking a little bit weak, but that heavily depends on if he has fortifications or something. Taking Cook. Oh, he still needs a leader, that's right. Could go for Cook. Did we know how well oil, railroad and what work? Yeah, you get 10 culture for that. That's pretty crazy. When you replace what, you score culture, the amount produced by the mine. So 10 culture for the oil plus railroad thing. No Cook for him. No Cook. Got harvest. Ah, we don't want more food. Gets it next turn. Well, then Zhishka will be gone, so. So this build is free. Do we go organized or team sports? Could just build 1 more. Oh, we don't have the rocks. No journalism, I guess. I mean, journalisms are really expensive. We don't have that many rocks now. I don't know if they're not too late. And with no urban growth, we can't get the journalism next turn. I don't know where all of our rocks went. We had pretty good production, but they're gone. Yeah, with 4 civil actions, it's pretty tricky to do everything that I would want to do. I also need to think about when the war can go away. We don't have the MA, immigration. I mean, I need to keep the tag, I need to keep the card. Hope for something to draw to play. Yeah, sucks, but I don't think I can get rid of one of these cards. Communism immediately, okay. He has to deny that, I guess. That would mean we get strategy on 1 for us. Cook is really good for him. If he gets Cook here, these colonies, he might win 1. Nice. Communism, democracy appears right after that. I really hope that you can foresee the future, Spectre Law, and that is how it's gonna happen. That's gonna be the will of Vlada then. Vlada wills it. Yes, communism, Cook. Okay. No government form, but the autonomous. That can help immensely. We can bid 9 for this. He wins it. Well, well, well. What do we do now? What did he take? The rocks? Yeah, the rocks. Two wars. Vlada's telling us something. Full on war indeed. Thing is, we're getting 4 from the fighting band, so 2 cavalrymen isn't that big of an upgrade. Actually, you can prepare for mechanized army. Yeah, I guess we probably go for wars here. Which is hard against someone who has 9 rocks, but he has no units at the moment. Darwin has the best beard to lead a revolution. Just, it doesn't really look like the revolution kind of guy. He looks tired. Too tired to lead any revolution. By the way, how many units has he sent away for these? At least 6, but I think maybe 7. Okay, rebuild military, yeah. He has so many rocks, this is unfair to play against. no government form. I was promised government forms. 18 rocks. And we can't even use the hybrid war really. We could. Well, let's see how that would look, but this doesn't look. Yeah, I guess seeding here. Maybe go for the one next turn. Developed. So 9 again. Yeah. If he again wants to send away his units, let him do that, I guess. The science doesn't matter too much. The yellow cubes are fine, but... Okay. So next turn, if I play the tactic, next turn I have again 4 military actions. I declare the war. I declare the hybrid war and have 3 and 2 left. I can't get more tactics, even with the patriotism, which is sad. I mean, might get more military actions from new government form, from the fundamentalism. I could not research the cavalryman, but grab something else. Might also get air forces. Declare war. I guess I could show it. He's not really in a position. He doesn't have access to tanks, so we have to risk not getting the tanks, I guess. We really still have to be very careful with civil actions, so I guess I always need those cavalrymen. Can increase pop later. And civil actions are still a problem. If we get air forces on 1, develop them, play patriotism. Don't think we have enough rocks, but we might. Maybe we have enough. If air force come down to 1 for us, we might have enough. As I think we can play the tactic. Air forces show up. Cold War, more science for us. Yeah, he has to take the Air Force, and I think he will do that. Don't think we're gonna get that. Hey, Demon Cleaner, Darwin Strongman 2021. Don't know if it's enough for Strongman. But he does have the beard to back up his strong claims. Yeah, this is a really interesting game. Without any civil actions, it's always interesting. I think yesterday someone asked me, how do you play when your opponent always denies you all the civil actions? Well, I don't know if we are doing this, if we're winning, but this is how you play. We're definitely still competitive in this game. Okay, he does take those air forces. Air Force's first card. Yes, oh, Air Force first card, nice. I think we can definitely go for war then. That was kind of lucky. Works out perfectly. Yeah, Air Force on 1. Sometimes rewarded, sometimes lucky. Yeah, he has no chance against the war at 43. Yeah, nothing else to do. That was no luck, that was deserved. That was no luck. We deserved that. I think I think I can see it that way, yes. Him taking all the civil actions away is not a kind way to play, so we definitely deserve this. I mean, he also got lucky in a way with Republic showing up in the same turn as Cornmorn. He was able to deny communism because that showed up during his turn immediately. So yeah, of course we got the Air Force on 1 for us. And what's even better, we have a hybrid war to follow up the existing war. Can Manhattan and military buildup? Yeah. Yeah, he can defend a little bit, but not 43 to 10. When Manhattan puts them at 23, and Air Force is 7, so that's 30. Could have taken less cards to deny that, but you're right. Yes, that is no luck. If he's taken that many, I mean, I guess he didn't take that many cards. It came down to here, but he definitely took more than 3. So if he didn't take the military buildup, we wouldn't have gotten the Air Forces on 1. So maybe he should have known that, thought about that. He also doesn't have any free pop. Yeah, that's also why the follow-up war, the hybrid war, is going to be even more devastating. And we can even use that to grab Mandela. Yeah, that is actually amazing for us. I brought to Mandela. Yeah, that's everything is working perfect all of a sudden. Craigerson, Mandela, yeah. Mandela 2 pro sports. We only need 1. We have the organized religion. So we actually have 3 happy faces at the moment. Just Darwin is denying 1. And then Mandela, maybe pro sports, maybe organized. We can actually grab pro sports with Darwin, so we only pay 1 civil action. Then switch into Mandela, get him for only 1 civil action, get the extra civil action from him, and then go for pro sports. Does he deny Mandela? Just because it's a civil action. He hates us having any civil action so much, he even denies Mandela. When he sees, when he has no idea that we have the hybrid war. Maybe he likes civil actions so much that he will deny Mandela. We go for war against him, and the most important part that he thinks about, how can I deny Mandela? How can I deny these civil actions? Manhattan it is. Okay. Air forces, destroy something. 30. Yes, 30 strength. Not bad, but I don't think it's enough. We can sacrifice a warrior. Follow up with the hybrid war just to make it messy for him. And to make us be able to go for Mandela. Pro spots. Actually, we don't have enough rocks for pro spots. I guess we can destroy something else and not increase pop, but that feels weird. There's also, I guess, satellites is some strength for him. We don't even need the pro spots, but I guess we really want to take it away from him. He has no happy face solution. But we could just not go for it. Just this. Yeah, maybe just don't develop the pro spots. Question is, do we take away the satellites? Do we need that? Just don't go for an extra. Just go for an extra air force. Yeah, I think that's better. Just extra air force and satellites. Sounds good. And then I'll go to the toilet really quickly. Be right back. Oh, I'm back. I'm meditating, yes. I'm really... How did that happen? Why does the camera freeze when I go? And of course, I have my eyes closed. Why do you always have your eyes closed when picture is taken? Or camera is frozen, I guess. First time Mandela was taken purely for civil actions. Yeah. Finally we got the 5th civil action. About time. Thunder, he denies that. Yeah, I mean, he could go for it himself here. Just get... But yeah, this looking so horrible. He has no population. I mean, his defending move is 1 more Air Force, 1 more Swordsman. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more. That's 41. That is relatively nicely defended. I guess military theory helps him as well. But where does he get the 2 pop? He needs 2 pop and then he needs another pop to get out of the uprising. So this is not gonna help you. The international negotiations don't help you. And the crime wave and independence declaration also wouldn't have helped. End of H3, 5th CA new meta. I can tell you, this is not gonna be the new meta because this is not nice to play as. But it's possible. We kept up the whole time. It wasn't like... I mean, yeah, we had a pretty hard game because no civil actions, but it was not like we were behind super much and then got lucky all of a sudden. It was a competitive game the whole time because he had to spend so many civil actions denying us civil actions. Oh, he has a new tactic. Oh, he wins the war, but it's only the hybrid war and he has no production. That is not worth it. Do we even sacrifice here? If not, could he go for war back? He has enough for Air Force. I guess I don't sack. I mean, only steals 10 anyway. Sack the baby. The baby. That sounds so horrible. And we only lose 9. We still are ahead. He skipped his production. Civil actions. Finally some civil actions. Why not fund them? Because then we don't have any science? I don't know. I mean, can he go for war back and still have the uprising? Like this we can't defend, but how can we defend at all? We have exactly 15 rocks. Maybe we just don't build anything. Prepare to be able to defend. I like the civil service. And then just don't do anything else. I mean, we have quite the culture lead now, but that's not that big. He has 2 impacts in there. This is not over. This is not over yet. Or we sacrifice the Air Force. I mean, that is a lot of culture that swings or doesn't swing. Then if we build an army, we are still able to defend, especially if we go fundament. I think then we can go for fundamentalism. Modern infantry. Well, he has no science. Endowment might be important. Yes, Howard for science. Yeah, but not enough for modern infantry. How about this? Endow pop cannon. Yeah, that's what I did here, right? Endow pop cannon. We have enough for another cannon and cavalryman. I don't think he can go for war, even with 1 Air Force. 1 Air Force is only 11. That puts him at 68. We get 10, 16 more. That is 67 plus sacrifice the Air Force plus 3. Yeah. He loses not his religion. Losing his religion, he's losing Cook, which is most of his culture production. Can go for Chaplain to get those happy faces, but we have also drawn Input of Happiness. And Population. Oh, both of them are so good. Yeah, I think sacrificing the Air Force was the right move. That is 5 culture, so 5 culture swing, so 10 culture difference. Someone got it, Spectre Law. I think we got this game. Which is nice, because Martin Picture is a very good player. He's currently on rank 3. That's going to be a lot of puntos. He is currently stronger. He has not played politics yet. Yeah, he's thinking about war. Yeah, but he doesn't get it. Crime wave, not too important. He has 3 impacts. That could be a problem. I mean, he has nothing. He has nothing here. He probably needs to get Chaplain to solve his uprising, and then he's still only producing 3 culture. What is he good at? Science, food, strength at the moment, but could change. Progress, I mean, we don't have bad progress. We have fundamentalism, strategy, and satellites, navigation. I mean, his is still better, but not that much. Wonders, no, we have the better wonders. Colonies. Chaplain movie, rough idea. Yeah, then he gets 1 movies next turn, then he's also gonna have culture, but... yeah, I mean, it's pretty good for him that he gets Chaplain here as an easy out for the uprising problem, because if he didn't have that, then he loses strength, because he needs to probably destroy 2 swordsmen. Movies, revolutionary idea, yes, and multimedia. But again, only 3 culture production for him. Population. Let's see first what we do. And definitely develop the pro sports. Question is if we can build this. Happiness is at 14 to 6. It is 8. He gets 1 more happy face from the movies. What colony do we lose? Developed. So 1 less culture from Mandela, but we can pop then, that's no problem, and build another. Yeah, probably this and happiness. Then we lose 1 yellow cube to the developed, but that's no problem. Can pop twice. Yeah, I can pop twice now, but 14 to 4, that's 10 difference. But then we produce 1 less for Mandela. This is 16 to 6, but he gets 1 more happy face. It's really close. And he could go reserves. Yeah, he could get 1 more population. I think happiness just. He could also go on extra religion. But he doesn't want to destroy anything, so I guess reserves for food, go for 1 movies. He can do that with the engineering. So I guess he gets 1 more population. So I should play happiness. Sadly, we don't get stronger, but that is how it is. I mean, 125 against 79. He would need some really good impacts, and I don't really see which ones those would be. I mean, culture, science. Science is the first one. Not the best start into the impacts. Is he even gonna win culture? Yeah, this is gonna be 8 more. If it's culture and strength, we might have some problems. Colonies is also a big one. I don't know, we're gonna see. We can't do anything anymore. We can just sit here and watch. Culture, strength, colonies is the trifecta of terrible. Yes, if he had science, culture, strength, and colonies, then Vlada just played games with us. Government is fine. Government is only 3 difference. Yeah, that's fine. But we also have the input of happiness, which is a swing of like 6 or 8 for us. He does produce 11 this turn with 1 extra movies. So he's going to be at 103 against 125. Yeah, I think we have enough. And he first of all needs all of those impacts. Okay, let's see here. Movies. Did go for an extra religion, not the... Oh, 2 extra, oh no. Should have gone for population then. Happiness, 16 to 12. Culture. Competition, 14 to 9. Ah, then it's okay. Whew. And agriculture. He didn't have all of them. He didn't have all of them. So yeah, 163 to run 49. Very nice game. Very nice game. And yeah, low civil action game. We were at 4 civil actions for most of the game. I think we got our 5th civil action in round... In this one? No, one before. This one with Mandela in round 17. That is not easy to play with 4 civil actions. So I think we deserve this win. Let's get those puntos. Those deserved puntos. 45 puntos. That's nice. That puts us at 1809. And that is a good position to rank up to maybe even rank 2. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. We're going to see the result, what the ranking will be tomorrow, because this will be all for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will be streaming tomorrow, I'm relatively sure. If not, then I'm sorry, but I guess I will. And I guess you guys will find out. So have a nice rest of your Saturday. Have a nice... yeah, have a nice time, and hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.